This will actually be the last video that you see with my current background, and the next video you'll see I will be in New York! Hence I'm wearing this I'll meet you in New York tee from Brandy Melville. I used to live in New York for over 4 years and I'm really pumped to go back and take you to explore the city. Welcome to Style with Audrey. In today's video, I'm sharing with you 20 things that you need to get rid of right now in order to stay stylish, not only in your outfits, but also for your home. Starting off with clothing. This one, a lot of us tend to ignore, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us are guilty of keeping. And that is yellow old camis. We think that because we wear the camis underneath something, nobody will be able to tell it's stained or it's yellow, but it just doesn't feel nice. And actually, you've probably gotten your wear out of your camis. Don't even donate them because it's not bringing joy to anyone. Next are pieces that have been damaged or things that don't even spark joy to you. This one is like a free t-shirt. It was really soft when I first got it, so I wore this to sleep a lot, but the more I wore it, the less comfortable it becomes, and now it just stays in my drawer and I do not want it to take up much space. I'm definitely one of those people who turn old t-shirts or just old clothing into my loungewear or sleepwear, but it does not make me happy when I go to bed wearing mismatched stuff or things that are no longer comfortable, and I don't think anyone else would appreciate this either, so this is in the trash pile. Last clothing item is underwear. Do you know that you're supposed to replace your underwear every 6 months to a year? Well, I didn't know that until probably several years ago, so I got rid of a bunch of underwear that I kept from like high school, college days. It is pretty disgusting. So even if your underwear does not look damaged, might seem fine and clean, they accumulate bacteria. Check your underwear drawer and get rid of, throw away right now all of the underwear that you have kept for at least a year. Does anyone still remember those J. Crew circle statement necklaces that cost, I think, $100 or $150 each, that were all over social media maybe a decade ago? So I'm pretty sure the statement jewelry trend has been gone and will not likely return in the foreseeable future. So if you still have pieces like random bracelets, a bracelet that says Cray, and why did I think I would ever wear a bracelet that says Cray? This turquoise color fake diamante detail giant necklace that I actually have never worn before, and I don't think I will ever wear this ever again. Next are beauty or skincare items that have expired. I'm pretty sure most skincare and beauty stuff expires in 2, maybe even 3 years depending on the category, but if you have had these for more than 2 or 3 years, and I mean, I don't even like these. I don't even like the color. I never wear dark purple lipstick, and certain shades just do not flatter my skin tone. So I don't know why I've kept these for so long. Next are old phone cases. If you're also a phone case lover, every time you switch up your phone, just immediately get rid of your old phone cases, no matter how cute they are. This one even has games on it. This was such a conversation starter when I had my old phone, but I no longer use it. Next are receipts. I have a habit of keeping pretty much all of the receipts for within the return policy period, but then I forget to clean up the drawer, so I collect these random receipts from usually high street shops like Zara, H&M. If you purchase designer items, then of course I would highly recommend you keeping those receipts in case there's any quality issues or if you want to sell the item in the future. But if you have receipts from high street shops, then I think it's time to let them go. Also, books that you have either read, are no longer going to read, or will never read or have read but not really liked, just donate them. Also cups, especially cups that you think have sentimental value to you, but they are just plastic trash sitting on your shelf collecting dust. Unless you are a serious collector of certain sentimental pieces. For me, I loved Hamilton, the Broadway show. I also loved Cats, but those memories can stay in my brain. They don't have to be translated into plastic trash that sits in my home. Along the same lines of things that you think have sentimental values to you, or things that you feel like are super cute to save, these random postcards, hotel keys. When I worked in consulting, I know one of my coworkers who basically collected every single hotel key that he has ever stayed in. So he has hundreds of hotel keys because we traveled so much. So I thought, oh, that's a cute idea. Maybe I'll start collecting hotel keys. Then I kept one and it doesn't bring joy to me anymore, and I have nowhere to put these things. I know they don't take up space, but if you don't have any use for them, why bother even keeping them? Comment down below with a flower emoji if you have, first of all, made it so far into the video, and secondly, remember this. It's clearly fake flower. I mean, it looks not that bad on camera, but in real life, it just doesn't look the best quality. It was pretty cheap when I picked it up. Used to be my video background. I liked it back then, but if any home decor piece do not suit your current style, or you don't even have space for them in your place, in your home, then get rid of them. There's no use for them, and it's only going to collect dust. Same thing goes to magazines that you think might be a great coffee table book. Oh, I will just, casually look at these magazines next time I watch TV. No, I usually look at my phone when I watch TV, and I do not read these magazines more than once. So once you're done, just get rid of it, recycle it. But even better, stop subscribing to magazines that you barely read, or tell the company to stop sending you these promotional magazines that you will never read, and kill fewer trees. Plastic hangers, or hangers that you get from dry cleaning, these are usually pretty bad quality. They don't really look nice, feel nice, they're really flimsy, and just get rid of them. Moving our way to the kitchen area. If you have stuff or kitchen appliances that has been sitting there for more than 3 or 4 years and you have never used it even once, might be a sign to get rid of it, because we all don't have enough space in the kitchen for random kitchen appliances. And what else comes with those appliances? User manuals. Have you ever read a single user manual after the first time you use the item? For me, no. For the most part, I usually first go to Google or YouTube to figure out how to fix certain problems instead of digging through all the boxes to find these manuals. So once you have figured out how the machine or the appliance works, there's no point keeping this. This one is really, really important, and everybody should do it every few months, and that is check if your medicine has expired. If you have any expired medicine, throw it away right now. Because the worst situation you want to be in is the next time you're ill and you look at your medicine cabinet, you pick out the medicine without even checking the expiration date, you accidentally drink some expired Pepto, and you vomit even more. Next are school notes or readings or printouts that you think that later in life you might want to learn some of the stuff that you have forgotten from class again. It's not going to happen, and this is trash, okay? Throw away right now, or actually recycle it. Or, I mean, if you want to keep these, especially with blank pages in the back for, I don't know, writing lists, to-do lists, etc. Maybe keep some, but there's no point keeping a whole stack of them that you know you will never touch them ever again. Next, random free stuff. For example, free sunglasses. This is just part of the free sunglass collection that I have, and some of these dated back to my college days. I do not need 20 pairs of free plastic cheap quality sunglasses. Maybe keep a pair so that next time you go to the beach you can throw it in the beach bag and do not have to worry about them, but you do not need this many pairs of free sunglasses. Shoe boxes. Now, for shoe boxes, I tend to keep just a few because I know they will come really handy when I move places, but I can usually fit multiple pairs of shoes in one shoebox, so you don't have to keep every single shoebox. If you are not someone who loves DIY, repurposing shoe boxes, I'm sure there are a bunch of really brilliant ways to reuse them, but I have no time for that and I have no passion for that, so these should go to recycle bins. Lastly, I am embarrassed to show you these, but there was a time when me and my boyfriend were both obsessed with Game of Thrones, and that was definitely well before the last season released. So we saw these Game of Thrones wine bottles, and I will insert clip on the screen right now. We have so many of them, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I'm going to be a collector of all of these limited edition Game of Thrones wine bottles, and maybe I can sell them later for a higher price. And the last season of Game of Thrones came along and ruined the entire show. I don't think anyone would appreciate those wine bottles, and they are literally collecting dust. So wine bottles, especially liquor bottles, pretty bottles that you think, oh, could be really cute decorational piece, but you never use them to decorate anything, and they just literally sit on your kitchen counter taking up the precious space there. Please get rid of them right now. Look at the aftermath of this video. I have a lot to trash. Let me know in the comments below if you have any of these 20 items that I mentioned that also sit in your home, and also if you have other ideas of what are the things that are commonly collected at home but usually useless and should be dumped right away. Feel free to also leave that in the comments down below. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more fashion videos. I make 2 new videos every single week, and I will see you in one of these videos. Bye!